Hello, everybody. This is Vaishali Nikhade. I'm the host of the Love Unblocked Summit. And I have Robyn Vogel with me here. Robyn is a clinical psychotherapist, and she now helps women find their love or find the love of their life, rather. So, Robyn, welcome. Did you
Thank
want
you.
to share some example with our viewers for the summit?
I will. My business is called Come Back to Love, and it has a twofold meaning. One is come back to love with ourselves, and that's really the first step. So the people that come into my practice, into my classes, into my workshops and retreats, they often do want to find a partner, and we begin with the love for ourselves. So we begin doing that healing work and really giving my clients and participants an experience of what it is to love themselves. That's part one. Part two, if they then still want to find their soulmate, then I will support them in that. And as you asked that question, I'm thinking about actually all the people that have met their partners that have come to workshops. Sometimes I don't even know. It's like a year later, they're getting married. I'm like, oh, they met at one of my retreats. So I'm thinking about someone in particular, and they came in right after, when I say came in, like came to one of my introductory workshops.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right after a divorce. And their partner was what they would call narcissistic. I didn't know their partner, but this was the report. And it seemed to be something that they were familiar with. Like they had a mother who was exhibiting some similar symptoms. And so they were married for 10, 15 years, a couple of kids, very, very, very messy divorce. And when they came to see me for the first time in one of my classes, their energy was low, was drained, was not full of life or life force energy. And they were also feeling really bad about themselves because, look, they had repeated this pattern. They didn't think they were going to. They were definitely one of those people that many people do say this, like, I'm not going to marry, my mother or my father. I'm not ever going to be like them, kind of thing, which many people say. And it had happened that the pattern was repeated. And so self-esteem was low, self-confidence was low. And I want to say, without sounding, like I'm all that, but I want to say, like, often in the course of 2.5 hours of a workshop or a class, something changes really significantly inside the people that come. And this particular person who shared their whole entire story with me over time shared that there was like a spark that happened in that first class, that first workshop, that had them say, okay, this is something important. This is something different, because they had tried a couple of different things post-divorce. And that inspired them to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. And after about 1 to 2 years, well, even shorter than that in terms of like the exuberance and life force energy, but after about 2 years, they actually met their soulmate. And they're in a very happy relationship. Relationships can bring all sorts of trials and things that we have to go through, but this relationship has continued over many years now. And as I think back on this person's experience, I'm remembering like our first destination retreat, and their energy was just like so beautiful and so open. So yeah,
Very
really,
nice.
it's a really beautiful story.
So if you want to learn more about how Robyn works, and if you want to learn more details, then go ahead and sign up for the summit. The link is below. So sign up for the summit and you can access Robyn's interview as well as interviews from several other international speakers, and get rid of the blocks in the way of love so that you can meet your life partner. So click on the link
Yes.
below and we'll see you there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.